Hi guys, Rubber Toe Assembly here. We'll be building the Bowflex Xtreme 2 SE home gym. First thing you want to do is lay everything out, unpack it nice and neat as you see here. And this is the hardware pack that we will be using as we go step by step according to the assembly manual. Alright, section 15, the cable and pulley routing overview, which is just a quick overview, shows you how the cables are run and go. Then 16 is the cable and pulley routing, preparing the cables part, which you will unbag these cables that you kept all wrapped up nice, keep them out of the way. This one looks like it's been unbagged already, and you grab one of the cables with the hook end, and you just hook that hook onto, I guess it doesn't matter which rod, but I put on the first rod, the 50, I believe it is, number 50. Run it down to the pulley number 1, as you see there was labeled 1, and there's a lot of straightening out of the cables as you go along here. Keep them nice and straight if you can. And as you can see, that side there is the side you run through all the pulleys, and we are going to go to the back here, the lat pulley housing section where I left that bolt loose, and the instructions say to pull those pulleys together as one, pull them out and take the whole bolt out, and then wrap the cables around them and then put the bolt back through. But I like to have it in there, holds everything. It's loose, but it's holding it up. On to section 17, the cable and pulley routing sections. I'm going to run the other side. There we go. It's still wrapped up, as you can see there. I'm just going to take the wrapping off of them now. Yeah, there it is. And run this cable the same way. It's going to go through the other side pulley there of the lat pulley housing, part number 22, I believe. Yeah. So I hook the hook end onto the other 50-pound rod. Yeah, the two ones in the front. Those are the two extras, 100-pound weight that we put on there in the beginning. Run it down through pulley number 1, and then as soon as you see the end here, it's going to run across from the outside and then back towards you through that other pulley in the lat pulley housing. And you see there, I just jiggle that bolt again and get those pulleys loose so they can get some wiggle room through there, and I run it through back towards myself, and then I pull both cables snug, run the bolt through there, just hand tight, run both cables down and take the slack out of it so I can continue on with the next pieces, which should be 3 and 8 floating pulleys. That's what they're called. And there's a picture of them. Section 18, cable and pulley routing and connect the floating pulleys. They're called 3 and 8 floating pulleys, and there's 2 of them. So you would grab one of them for one side, the other one obviously for the other, and it doesn't matter which side you start. We'll go to, say, the left one here. Yep. And grab that end that's just there and run it through the number 3 side of the 3 and 8 floating pulley, as you see there. That's what that is. And run it through the 3 side, and then bring it back up and run it through pulley number 4, which is up there, and then the next one will be pulley number 5, which is also up there. Yep, number 5. And you run it through pulley number 5, and you will be putting on the end of this, you'll feel a little bit of tension there as it goes through number 5. You'll be putting on the end a stop ball, an end stop ball, which gets put on as you see there. You pop out the insert and run it through the small side hole on the ball, and then put the insert on as shown, and then slide the ball back onto it, and it sinks right in there. And I usually hook the attachment hook on to the end of it since I'm right there and I flip it around nice and neat, just as you see there. That's how I like them. So this cable here is shown just like that. There's your 3 and 8 floating pulley. It's just hanging there, and you'll be running the cable through the 8 side in just a few moments. Then you're off to your other side. Grab that and that cable and run it through pulley number 3 on the 3 and 8 floating pulley, and then run it up through pulley number 4 as you see there, and then it's going to go through pulley number 5 after that, and get another end cap ball, end stop ball with core, which is that middle insert. Here's a better picture of it. You can see it pops through just like that, pops out, and you run the cable through the small side first, just as a better angle picture, and then you attach that core, is what it's called. It's that inner piece plastic, and you just slide it on there as shown, boom, and while holding it you push that down there, boom, locks in right into that groove there, and I hooked the hook on there just like the other side. Yep. And so there you have that. And next should be section 19 and 20, I believe, after this, which would be the front cables. So, and it should be complete after that, but here it is again, almost there, a few more sections and complete of this great home gym.